So my username comes from, or I guess my channel, my everything comes from the fact that I played video games for pretty much my whole life, a long time, since I'm about 5, so almost coming up in 40 years. And I got started with the Atari 2600. I worked at an arcade, and it was a big dream of mine to work at an arcade. I worked at a Namco arcade, and I did that for like, I don't know, like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, something like that. And during that time, and I guess even before that, even before I worked at an arcade, so I would go to arcades and then I would play these games, because, you know, growing up, you had the 80s, I had Pac-Man Fever, I had all of this stuff, right? A lot of times when you got a high score in an arcade game, you would put in your initials, and you had 3 letters for initials. And my normal initials are just CGH. I was like, you know, I want something that's a bit more easy to recognize and cool. So I changed my initials for leaderboards to DOC. And it was for my assumed doctorate in video games, because no such thing exists, and I'm a very silly person. Bosses are because I love boss battles and big challenges in video games, but primarily that boss battles are these big, like these big wow moments, right? Also from the kind of Zelda eras, right? And then keys are they're as old as crates, so kind of a Zelda reference in that, you know, you find the boss key, you find the key to the dungeon or to open the treasure. So that's all put together. That's me.